Hey everyone, Miss Browning was wonderful enough to make a short video to show y'all how to do your assignment today on Cami. So this is our first one, at least with me. I know a lot of you have actually used this in your other classes. For the sake of ease for me, and I'm going to do one problem. I'll do it on pencil and paper, and I want y'all to remember you're trying to show it on the screen, and I know it can be hard. Some of you have more of a touch screen, so it'll be easier. Some of you will be using the mouse pad, which is fine. Just try to do the best you can, and then grid. I will definitely be able to figure out your work if you're showing it, even if it's a little bit sloppy if you're having trouble, but just try to make it where I can read it. So we have one problem, and again, I wanted to go over it because Ms. Browning kind of did a generic one, and so I thought I would actually go through this one problem as a review of circumference. So on number one, it says find the circumference of the circle. So guys, as you remember, circumference is the outside of a circle. So I wanted to remind you right here in Google Classroom, math reference chart, click on it. I think I have it listed here twice. I don't know why, but that's okay. Here we have our formula chart, okay? And right here we have the word circumference, and we have two formulas, okay? When I come over here, remember we have this length. So we have to figure out whether this one is either, you don't have to write this, diameter or radius. Okay, so I don't know if you remember, but you can kind of tell these are two different ones. Before we got out for break, when we did our circumference lab, we said diameter is the larger word, diameter is the larger distance. Radius is the smaller word, radius is the smaller distance. Okay, so right here we actually have diameter, so while you're practicing with Cami, you can put the letter D there for diameter, and let's go back, and that means I'm going to use this one right here, C equals pi D. Please be in the habit of writing your formula. That's work for me, just writing the formula, copying that down, and this will help you in the future with science also. I cannot tell you how much it helps to write these formulas. Now, right here, if you're stuck, that's okay. Go back to your formula chart. If you scroll down, you'll see pi right there. So when I see the symbol, I'm going to put 3.14. Pi is not a variable, but I treat it like a variable. That's the number I'm going to use. Okay, so I'm going to substitute. Let's replace pi with 3.14. Diameter, I'm going to replace with 17. And then all I need to do is multiply this. Okay, so 3.14 times 17. This is your job. So I want you to try to do it. We'll check it together, but I'm going to write some of my sevens to the side. I think I only need that many. Okay, start multiplying. So 7 times 4, 28. Carry the 2. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 2 is 9. 7 times 3 is 21. Hold my spot. 1 times 4. 1 times 1. 1 times 3. Notice I did not put the decimal in here yet, guys. 8, 9 plus 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Carry the 1. 3, 5. And then I'm going to move my decimal 1, 2, 1, 2, and I'm actually just going to double check my work because I don't know why that number doesn't look right to me. 21, 0, 4, that all looks good. 8, 13, here, 1, 3. Looks right, I guess. Okay, so officially my answer would be 53 and 38 hundredths, and it would be in meters. Now, when we go to grid, we obviously don't grid our units. So, a couple things over here. You can always, this is a positive answer, I can grid positive right there. I do not have to. The only thing I need to grid is when my answer is negative. So I'm going to put 53. That's my whole number. The ones goes right here. 38 hundredths. Okay? And I want to make sure I grid it. Fill it in completely. Try not to get too much out of the lines. I know some of you may have a hard time with your computer, and I understand, but make sure that I can tell what you are gridding. Okay? Make sure you're gridding the right numbers. Okay, so that's what it should look like on your end here with some of this work as best you can. Okay, there's not that many problems, so just try to do the best that you can. On number 2, it's the same thing, but instead, remember, this is the shorter length, so it's a shorter word. This would be radius. And the main difference in the formula is that it's 2 pi r. So the only difference is we're going to be basically taking this and multiplying it by 2. So C equals 2 pi r. C equals 2 times, what did we say pi was? Always times r. And so if you think about it, eventually we're going to end up multiplying 2 times 4, which is 8, which goes all the way across, which is that diameter. So your job is now to finish solving this problem and finish your candy assignment. Good luck, guys.